2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam.
Really looking forward to the action out there on the course today, Luke.
And let's see what he can do here today. Lovely effort, that. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Going with the 5-iron here. Hoping for a bounce here. Preferably to the left. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Okay, steady now.
Downhill, all the way, down grain just a bit. They let it get away from him.
Playing their fourth shot. Yep, I don't blame you. I'd want to take another look at that one as well. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Ooh. Yeah, that's never nice. Putting it off the surface, that hurts. Here's their sixth shot. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
This putt coming up is for triple bogey. And down it goes. Sitting at 3 over for the day. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Opting for the 6-iron. Well played, mate. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? ...11 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par.
Ooh, right by the hole. And this one is for bogey. Job done. Let's head to the next. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. A chance to put last hole's bogey behind them here at this tee. That was a bit wayward. Well, this could alter the line of the shot. Where did that come from? That's not his style. Second shot here on the third. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
14 feet to the cup. A bit long on that one. Putting for bogey here. That's frustrating. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Sitting at 6 over for the day. And they'll have to compose themselves now with this tee shot after a double bogey at the last. Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. From around 140 yards here. Good sounding strike, that one. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the fourth. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Was on a good line. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Time to face a par 4 now. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. Is that what they had in mind? Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here. Oh, just missed. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, to be honest, those are the putts you have to make at this level of competition. And this next putt is for triple bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Luke, what can you say? Just had a bad hole on the last. They need to shake it off and concentrate at the task at hand.
Oh, that was mashed. Playing from around 150 yards here. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. What's in front of them, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Just didn't drop. Putting for a par now. And that putt'll drop. Well done. Sitting at 9 over par. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Wow, that was just striped. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. Looking really good, this one. Beautiful shot. Sitting at 8 over par for the day. on the tee of a par 3. Opting for the 5-iron. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Okay, steady now. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is what they have left for a par.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Currently at +8 for the day. Teeing off now on the 9th hole. That tee shot looks pretty good. Second shot here on the 9th hole. Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. And he's down there. You got to read.
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Ooh. Just 3 feet to the cup. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Sitting at 8 over for the round. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Going with the hybrid. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Well, he tried to fade it in there, but just didn't commit to it.
Ooh, came close with that chip. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
An important par save.
And there it is. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. That's some good golf right there. Henny, what's the player facing here?
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Now, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That's disappointing. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. A bogey putter waits. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently at +9 for the day. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. Bit untidy, wasn't it? And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Wow. That was handy holding out from there. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Oh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose. Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. Second shot here on the 14th. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in two.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in two and get rewarded for it.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. Sitting at 6 over for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Welcome to the tee of a par 4. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. This shot from about 190 yards out. Going with the 6 iron here. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. That's not the outcome they were after.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Putting for a par here. That was a gallant attempt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This is their look at birdie.
Ouch, that hurts. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. A long par 4 this hole. You liked that, didn't you? And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
Time now for the 4th shot. Very crafty, that shot.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Oh, I love the strategy of a short par 4. Good luck here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Just off the fairway in the first cut. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final, but Rich, unfortunately they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul-searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full-time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're glad to have you with us as we kick off our coverage of this event. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Hi everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Look, they're behind the leaders, but not by a lot. But I got to say that they just haven't gotten it going yet. They are there because their putting has kind of kept it into it. The ball striking hasn't been great. The chipping hasn't been great, but they've made a bunch of putts. Something's got to change with the ball striking in order for them to remain in contention.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. From about 200 yards out.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Going with the 5-wood. That should find the surface.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
Getting ready to play their third. Ooh, that almost went down. Let's see if we can make this and keep the par on the card. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Facing early adversity there after opening up with a bogey.
Not what they're looking for. A little nervy out there so far.
This one should find the rough. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Nicely done. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Wow, that's misjudged. Big putt for par coming up. Ooh, right by the hole. Those are the kind of putts the best in the world make with monotonous regularity. As they say, drive for show, putt for dough. That'll cost you. Well, that'll affect the momentum. And this one's for quadruple bogey. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Sitting at 12 over for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
We've arrived at a par 5. Time for the second shot into the third. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, terrific approach. And a chance for birdie here at the third. Well done. Take the birdie. And stepping up the standings after that effort. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up this one, hitting into a downhill green. They might be taking a bit less club here.
A little off the mark on that approach shot. Getting ready to play their third. He has this putt to save his par. That's frustrating. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Currently 12 over for the tournament. Teeing off here at the 5th. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Taking aim from around 190 yards here.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
Opting for the 5-wood. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
How close was that to going down? Big par saver coming up for this fella.
This one's tracking.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt.
Love to see it. They hadn't been making anything all week long. Finally got one.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Now on the tee of a long par 4. Taking aim from about 170 yards.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind. Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh dear, time to get the chipper back out. And here we are with their 4th. Wow. Really had that shot dialed in. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. This one's looking good. Oh, just missed. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Deep into the front nine, here we are at the 7th hole. They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
This one needs to kick left.
4 against the wind to stick that one.
9 feet to the cup. This looks good. Oh, so close. An opportunity to make a par here. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3. Opting for the 6-iron. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Setting up here with a very long putt. Just didn't drop. A par putt on the table. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. That's a big drive. Henny, what does that lie look like?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
They're going to need binoculars from back here to even see the hole.
Well, it's a bit disappointing. 7 feet to the cup. That was a gallant attempt. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Okay, Rich, we're through 9 holes here today, and it's cut day. What do you think's going through this player's mind?
I don't think they're nervous because they're so far out of it. It would take a miracle for them to make the cut.
Second shot here at the 10th. Opting for the 3-wood. And he's hit that inside the range.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Ooh, nice line. That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. Well, that'll avoid a number of drop shots. Well hole. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Playing from around 210 yards here.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Ooh. A par putt awaits. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Wow, that was just striped. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Okay, steady now. And this next putt, it's for bogey. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Bounce back ability. I love that term. Do they have it here?
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make it. In she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Here we have a par 5. That was wonderfully done. Time for the second shot at the 14th. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This is important. Big par putt here.
There it is. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Oh, that is simply brilliant. What a shot.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. Top effort that. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 17th hole. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This one might roll into the rough. Playing now from the fairway bunker. Playing their 4th shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? This is from miles away. That'll sting a bit. 7 feet to the cup. That putt went a bit long there. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18.
Hopefully better than the last, trying to shake off what happened on the previous hole.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. from about 100 yards. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
It was on a good line. And this one is for his par.
Now that's how you roll the...
And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul-searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full-time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, and alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam.
Luke, always a pleasure being alongside you. Looking forward to the action today.
Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Time for the second shot into the first. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. 3 feet to go here to the hole. A bit too much pace on that one. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Going with the 8-iron here. And here we are with the third shot. Come on, sit. Well, that's beautifully judged. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, that's a ripper. He's currently tied for 9th. Here we are at the third.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least. This one headed left and not coming back.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich. This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going down? Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Ah, that's frustrating. This one for bogey. And down she goes. And that'll drop him down to even par now. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Quality shot, that one. A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt. Ooh, right by the hole. And this putt coming up for his par. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And that's a good line. That should find the surface. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par on this one. Now 4 back after that hole. Setting up now on a par 4.
bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
If he makes this, he'll save his par.
This is on a stupendous line.
And he holds it. What a putt. Trailing by 4 strokes. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Oh, well done. Even for the day. Not a bad spot on the leaderboard. Just outside the top 20. That's nicely done. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 strokes off the lead. And this putt to move into the top 20. Go to your home ball. Go to your home. That was a gallant attempt. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
16 feet to the cup. Ooh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Okay, let's head to the next. Now 4 back after that hole. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
This one from about 160 yards out. 4 shots behind our leader. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That might be one club too many. Handy effort, that one. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Appears to have overcooked this one. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Now 5 strokes behind. Yeah, I can understand if you're disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back.
Par 4 straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
And from about 105 yards.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Putting for birdie here. That wasn't your best effort, was it? Ouch, that hurts. And this one will be for bogey. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
That's tidy. Second shot here on the 12th. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Yeah, nicely played. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. No, that's too bad. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
Well, that's a handy shot. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
That dog will hunt.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And well holed. Let's move on. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. This hole is a long par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I've got to say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Let's hope this one gets a good lie, because it's heading towards the rough. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
And coming up well short.
Lovely touch. Well played.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards. A seemingly simple par 4.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. A 7-footer right here. Oh, just missed. Putting now for a bogey. Currently at 4 over for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
It was on a good line. This is a par putt. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Now, 8 shots back after that hole. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball. Second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And here we are with the 3rd shot. This one looks to be slightly offline here. This sand shot awaits. Oh! Nice little sand shot there. Came real close. This putt about 11 feet in distance. Ooh, right by the hole. This is a bogey putt coming up. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul-searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full-time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. And let's see what he can do here today.
Nicely done.
Second shot here on the first. Getting ready to play their third. Time now for the fourth shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
So a disappointing double to begin their round there.
Luke, that had all kinds of ugly on that one. Not too sure how they're going to rebound from this one.
That's a good-looking shot there. Second shot on the second. Come on, you're better than that. Henny, do you have a look at this lie?
It's not on the fairway, but it's not bad. It's high in the first cut.